Elder Carla for another Winning Wednesday.
Hello and welcome to each of you on this Winning Wednesday. This is Elder Carla with W.I.N Ministries. So excited to serve you today as we continue to talk about March Madness, and we're talking about the 3-point challenge. So last week we talked about being focused, keeping your eye on what God has told you to do instead of looking to the right or to the left. So today, in regards to the 3-point challenge, we're going to talk about squaring up. So in basketball, if you want to get the ball into the hoop, into the basketball, you got to get your body facing the goal. Your feet, your hips, and your shoulders are all aligned. They're all squared up for what you're focusing on and the object that you're looking at. In order to get things right, you have to be balanced and you have to be steady. So how does that work in life? In life, squaring up means to make things right. Yes, squaring up in life means to make things right. We cannot, as people, follow Christ and do whatever we want to do. Meaning we can't say everything we want to say. We just can't do everything that we want to do. We got to follow the leading of Christ, but we also have to be obedient to his word. We have to have a clean heart, a clean mind, and in order to get the work done, our hands have to be clean as well. There is a section in Hebrews 12:1 that says, "Let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles us." You know, a lot of times we don't understand it, but sin does entangle you and wrap you up into things, and sometimes you can't see your way out. And the rest of that scripture says, "And let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us." So it's just like running down the court. Have you ever saw a basketball player run down the court with a backpack or something on, or with a bunch of suitcases? That would be a bad idea for a basketball player. It's a bad idea for us to let sin get in our way. When we carry all that load of baggage, you can't move forward. Now let's picture someone on the basketball court, and they have like a backpack on and they are carrying 2 suitcases. How are they going to be able to catch the ball or even handle the ball? They can't, because they have so much baggage that they're carrying at the time, to where they're not focused and they can't square up to make the basket in what they're trying to do. So how does that pertain to us? When we carry so much weight, we can't see and do what God has called us to do. The weight hinders us. It weighs us down to where we can't think clearly, that we can't speak clearly, nor are we prepared to step into the new opportunity that God has for us. So I don't want you to answer this question in the comments, but it's something that I want you to think about. What gets in your way? What is it? All of us have that one something that gets in our way, that slows us down, that distracts us, that causes us to lose focus. What sin in your life hurts the heart of God? I'm going to give you something to think about, because it's time for us to square up. It's time for us to do the things that God has called us to do. And for the young people that are listening to this, what sin is it that hurts God's heart? Is it you disobeying your parents? Is it you talking back? Is it you lying? Or is it you bullying or making fun of someone at your school? Don't make fun of people. For the young people that are listening right now, don't make fun of people, because you never know what that person is going through. Their parents may not have all the money like your parents do. So you might want to befriend them and see what they need and help them out. So it's time for us to square up. It's time for us to get rid of the sin that so easily makes us stumble. Because guess what? It's time for us to move forward. We'll never be perfect, but we can aim to be perfect during this time. So, men and women of God, it's time for us to square up and do what God has called us to do. Like I said, we're doing the 3-point challenge. Last week, I asked you to focus. Today, I'm going to ask you to square up. I need for you to make things right. If there's someone that you need to call and apologize to, whether they accept it or not, it's time to square up. If you need to take time to fast and pray and get in the presence of God and ask God to forgive you for the slothfulness of things that you've done, it's time to square up. So today your word is square up. So thank you for tuning in today. I pray that this has blessed you, and I pray that you understood everything that I was trying to say in regards to what God has given me in regards to the 3-point challenge for this month of March Gladness. If you have not done so, please continue to follow us on all social media outlets, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channels as well. Also, if you would like to support W.I.N Ministries as we do things in the community. We basically do things for nursing facilities, we do something every month, but especially during the holidays like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's, Christmas. So if you would like to sow into this ministry, which is good ground, you may do so with the $ W.I.N Ministries 1. It's the dollar. You'll see me on there with my hands up in a pink outfit. So I want to say thank you so much for sowing into this ministry, as we will be continue to do things that God has called us to do within the facility and within the community. So thank you so much. And by this time, I hope your favorite teams are doing good in March Madness as we're leading up to Sweet 16 and everything. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a blessed day. It's your girl, Elder Carla with W.I.N Ministries. And I don't care what curveball life may throw your way, you must know and understand that you're more than a conqueror, and all you do is win. So you be blessed, winners, and have yourself a championship day. Don't forget, today, square up. Be blessed. Bye-bye.